Oh, Jesus. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. I hope you guys have had a great week, because I have so far. And we're going to get into a couple announcements. We have a special guest star today. We're going to have him appear at some point in the episode. And let's just get right into it, Austin, if you could take it away.
All right. The first sponsor, as always, is Mother. Oh nope, YouTube.
No.
Flipper W Energy.
Almost.
Mother Flipper. All right.
Mother freaking son of a gun.
Mother trucker, dude.
Shiznit.
You're like a butt cheek on a stick.
All right, we're gonna move past that.
Only us old heads know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Archie, you're like the youngest one in the group, Brandon.
Oh, not Brett is.
Oh, that's right.
Not. Oh, man, you are.
No, I think you are.
Y'all swing around later. Let's push through this.
Yeah,
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man. W Energy. All natural energy drink. Comes in powder form. It's far superior, in my opinion, so we don't get in trouble. In my own personal opinion, it is far superior than any other energy drink you could buy at a store. It comes in a powder. You shake it. I went Australian for a second.
It kind of sounded like you're doing more of like a
Powder?
president, kind of thing. Yeah, kind of like a JFK kind of thing.
Chad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Chad. All right.
There's the powder. That is an energy drink. I
Yeah,
know
well,
some of
yeah.
our audience. That is an energy drink. No, Brandon, stop it.
Hmm?
You don't
Just
do that.
a little-
You scoop it and you don't rub it on your teeth. You scoop it and you put it in a cling of water and you shake it up and it makes a great energy drink. And if you go to w.com, which is in our link tree, and you type in promo code NAT20Beards, when you've done shopped for all your cool stuff, you get 10% off your entire order. And my personal recommendation is get the orange dreamsicle one because that is phenomenal. Joe.
Green apple's also pretty good.
Well, so the other sponsor that we have, it's our affiliate, is Dragon Nest Delivery. So I just got the January box, so I can finally show you what that logo actually looks like, because we've had the thematic ones for so long. So it's a cute logo. It is a little dragon wearing some delivery gear, and he's holding a mimic. So
Terrifying.
in these boxes, always terrifying. The dragon's the mimic.
Oh god.
In these boxes, it's 2 sets of dice. There's a metal dice. Every single month, and I'll show you what the 2 came in this month. So we got this heavy metal
Cool.
jail cell dice and this
Awesome.
pink lines. It comes with 4 to 5 minis every month. So this month it was all elven themed. There was like an elven warrior, elven wizard, sorcerer, and then there was like a needle blight. Comes with a D&D free, copyright free D&D module. We did it in December. Check it out. We did the holiday one shot if you want to see what they look like.
Super fun.
And the music that's shown in that is all from James over at Dragon Nest Delivery as well. So the music's copyright free as well. When you buy the bundle, you get everything digital, and he sends the box, and it also comes with Japanese and Asian candies.
I know you've been
in this
waiting for
bag.
those.
I have been waiting. I'm gonna have the rock candy today.
Love rock candy.
It actually looks like rocks.
Oh,
It's chocolate.
ow, that's a rock. Yep. Ooh,
Actually, like, oh, okay, they're actually rocks. That
Oh,
sucks.
shit. It's
Um,
for my
Ultimate
fish tank. Oops.
super good. Reminds me of the Easter eggs, the little chocolate Cadbury eggs.
Those are good.
Anyways, that's Dragon's Nest Delivery. Is our hidden guest gonna? You want them to do the next spot, or should I?
Up to you, Brad. Do we unveil and
Where-
let him do the
Let's
thing?
do the unveil.
All right,
If he's
mystery
able.
guest, make yourself known.
Oh no! Wait! Oh god!
It was gonna be really awkward if he wasn't here.
Hey!
They're on the camera, and it was much harder to take off than I was expecting. All right, hey, I am Run DMG. You may or may not have seen me on TikTok or some of my memes. Spend the entire month of January raising money for charity. That charity being Doctors Without Borders. They are boots on the ground in Palestine and Gaza. Their whole medical system is in shambles right now. I don't even know if they have any working hospitals at this juncture. So they are there providing whatever aid, to wounded, sick, whatever, in this like really tough time for the people over there. And so far this month, we got like 5 days left. So far this month, we have raised, as of like 20 minutes ago, almost like just a hair under $18,000. So we're at like 17. Actually, I'll look it up right now. Like 17.8 something.
That's incredible.
But we're doing really well. We got a couple more days left. 17,875.
Nice.
Got a couple of days left.
That's crazy.
We're really trying to push forward and do a bunch more. We'll see how far we can get. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. I may be here for a while. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Mystery.
I'm a mystery.
Most of the cast doesn't even know,
An
so
enigma.
we're also in mystery.
Oh, that's what that
No
is.
wonder together.
That is amazing. Again, what Beers and Barbarians is doing, and you still have some time left to click on our link tree, run in our merch store, get cool B&B merch, and all of our profits from that and our socials are going to go straight to this charity at the end of the month, which I'm super excited about, and that number is amazing. So I appreciate everybody for kicking in and doing whatever they had to do to get that number that high up there. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, I think that's it, right? Is that everybody? Logan, if you want to see the new intro, it's coming up.
Ooh, exciting. I can actually do that now.
Ayo! Intro, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Beards and Barbarians. Let me put on some amazing music, and we get right into the action. As we took off last session, the party had woken up from the buffet and had a few discussions amongst themselves and as a group, being told by Eldar and given some advice. They were told a riddle that, after solving, led them to the West Winds. The party then discussed who was going to attend the trip to the Void with Kailu. After a much heated discussion, a person was not found, for Kailu needed more time to think. She then went out to the walls and traveled somewhere with Eldarian, Eldar, and Merlin, while Onyx and Rubio went on a little trip to the library. For the night before, the party had had a dream that were all co-extincting, which led to something they had remembered as the Shifter Tower. Opening up a child's book to realize the Shifter Tower is something from the Shifter Library that is known to be deep within the Great Empire. As Kailu, Eldarian, Eldar, and Merlin teleport, Eldar takes them to the border of the Darklands and the Republic. Kailu had told a plan prior to where she wants to try a druid spell to cure the lands. Each of the sorcerers that weren't druids casted an enhanced magic, aka they rolled Arcana, to help improve and speed up the process for Kailu. An 8-hour trial turned into a 3-hour trial as Kailu sent a shock across the entire land of the Darklands, and as the shock erupted the earth, all of the Darklands started to see greenery again. Grass started to grow taller than ever before. The trees started to blossom with beautiful leaves, and the bushes started to grow more. This is where we start our session. Kailu, after doing this, after seeing this new land become so superbly green compared to the darkness it had been for over probably 50 years. What do you do?
Well,
Well, if we know anything from last week,
Honestly?
she's fixing to break a bunch of chat members' hearts whenever she decides who she's taking.
yeah, people are really upset about that. I couldn't even be in chat because of my setup. But like, man, I was told people were really mad about that. So like, sorry, I guess. Eat shit and die, maybe. I don't know.
You do
Um,
know.
I'm kidding. I love you guys. It was a joke. It was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Anyway, so after seeing all of the green, Kylo's probably going to be probably be a little speechless at first because while she had the plan, she did not expect the plan to work the way that it was supposed to because things rarely do. So after just like letting it wash over her that she actually accomplished this task, she just start jumping up and down going, yes, I did it again. It's not her first rodeo bringing something that was once dead back to life, so it's very exciting that it's consistent. Eldarian's not here, so he can't take in the joy with me, but I assume he's
Eldarian would probably
enjoying it.
be in a kind of a shocked mood seeing you do something so significant. Same thing with Eldar and Merlin, who you know as probably the two most powerful sorcerers and magic folk on this plane of existence. And they're just, both their faces. Merlin, this is the first time he isn't talking. His mouth is just dropped.
Thank God. I mean, oh.
At a time. I mean,
Astounding. Okay, cool. Let's see. So I guess, like, I don't really know exactly, like, what to do from here, because, like, Kylo came out here and she has accomplished the task that she wanted to accomplish, so, like, I guess now she's going to turn to Merlin and Eldar and be like, well, that went much better than expected. I'm glad it worked. Well, should we do anything else, do you think?
Merlin's gonna kind of like close his jaw, stretches back a little bit, and look at you. Oh, say, what? Well, I wasn't expecting that to actually work. I've attempted that. I don't know how many times.
That's because you're a bitch. What? I'm not there.
You're not here. So, I mean, the board is yours. What do we do from here? I don't know. It seems to me that you guys are doing everything you need to do, so what's next?
Well, I suppose the only thing we could do next is go back to the party. We have a couple of things to sort out still, and I believe another uncomfortable conversation to have. But that's for later. I know you can teleport us, and that's fine. You can, please feel free, but I have some thinking I need to do, actually. So I'll fly back. And then before anybody says anything, she wild shapes into an owl and then starts heading back.
Merlin, just as you're flying away, turns to Eldar. And she's your apostle. Yes, that's why. You fucking moron. Alright, Eldarian, let's go. And they all grab hands and they're teleported back to the party as Kylo flies and soars up into the sky to grab some altitude in order to make the flight a little shorter. You hear something very particular coming from Andor, but the part of Andor that didn't get cured, you're able to see it from this perspective. You're able to see probably hundreds of thousands of people walking through the lands towards Eden's Garden, Zuskia, the Void, and Republic, leaving the shadows. But the one thing that is staying the same is where the Dark Castle is, except you're hearing as the gates open up and thousands upon thousands upon thousands of marching footsteps in unison as an army starts to unfold from the Dark Castle, bracing themselves for something.
Raven's excited.
Well, that's not great. We'll add that to the list of things that we apparently have to solve. Whoops.
You make your flight back, passing over top of Stillwater, a beautiful town, and you can see them all having a nice celebration. Coming back to the party, we go back in time an hour, or a couple of hours, as Rubio and Onyx, grabbing their books, leave the library.
I'm just glad I didn't have to go.
So-
We left the library, yeah.
Yeah, you guys leave the library. You've gotten two books written by Van Helsing on goblins, and Onyx, you've managed to grab a child's book for the Shifter Library.
Yeah.
From here, as you leave, heading back to the group or wherever you're going, what do you guys do?
I think I also grabbed a map too of the Empire.
Okay.
Great Empire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, my liege, do you know who you want to bring to your goblin escapades?
Rubio will turn him and think for a moment and say, "It's funny I bring it up. I was actually going to ask your advice first. My most trusted follower."
Raven is
You
hurt.
flattered me. Flattered me too well. I don't know. I don't know much about goblins. Maybe. I know
Neither
they
do
like
I.
shinies. Shiny things, and if that's all it takes, hey, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I've leafed through my books and I've learned enough to know they like strength and they need a leader to be strong. And that's the whole reason I'm interested in them. Long time ago, they were a part of this world, but now they just seem as vermin. I'd like to change that. But the only reason I ask you is I'm considering either yourself or Eldarian. You would guarantee my safety and also be an incredible hand in this task, but Eldarian possesses some magics that could also aid. Hence why I ask your opinion. Do you believe yourself better equipped to deal with the Goblin Horde and gain them as allies for our kingdom? Or do you think Eldarian would be better suited?
It depends on what kind of strength they deem valuable. They could be muscle-headed and only view physical strength and think anybody who uses spells is a big fat cheater. So
That's a good point. If you grace me with your presence, I'd be honored to take you along on this journey. It's not going to be easy, but with your help, it'll be a hell of a lot better than it was on alone.
well, I got a griffin, and you can shoot people from far, far away. So I think those powers combined make a hell of a
Capture
ass
planet.
kicking.
Oh, sorry.
I've gained some powers that the group has not seen yet as well. If it has to come up that I must use them, I might blow your mind a little bit, but just you wait.
Oh,
You
God.
thought I was strong before. I don't think these goblins will be too much of an issue. It'll be more of a battle of the minds and wits that will get us through this. But our brawn and my magic will get us out safely if that fails. I say, let's get your map you mentioned earlier and get ourselves back to the group and explain what we'll be doing. We've got a lot to get done and so little time to do it.
Yeah, let's get to her.
Now, where would we find a map? And I'm assuming Rubio would ponder in his brain. I've been through this city quite a bit.
A map for
The Empire for Onyx. He mentioned it last session.
Well, I got
Got one.
got one.
Oh, you did already? Oh, I thought you
from
needed
the
one.
library.
As you guys are
Never mind.
peering towards
I
this
thought you were
map,
talking about map for goblins.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There
as
is
well.
none. I couldn't find one last time.
Um,
Alright, back to
okay,
the
so-
group.
As you guys are walking, I'd imagine you saying that Onyx would probably hand you the map, looking towards this map. If I can pull it up myself, that would be so nice. You're seeing the Great Empire, but from most other maps that you've acquired, this has a lot more fleshed out details. You're able to see more cities and more locations within it, like the Greatest Arena and Nordor. But one thing in particular that peers your eyes is this massive fucking wall that they have going across the entire border.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what that is.
No one has a better wall.
The wall will
Okay,
protect
no-
us.
Make the Empire great again.
With two
Mega-
giant.
mega?
Okay,
There
okay.
is
No,
no,
this
there
wall-
is no war in Bossing Say. What?
I had to. I'm
There is
sorry.
no war in Boss City. There never has been.
Tell you what, this wall.
Anyway, so after looking at that, we travel back to the exact moment where you guys left the library, where Raven is most likely still doing fucking push-ups downstairs, and Cars, after having a moment for yourself upstairs alone. From here, what do you do?
Cry.
Honestly, yeah. So sorry, time lapse wise, that would be.
That would be right when Kailu had left. It'd probably been maybe between 30 minutes to an hour, giving yourself a good amount of time to just digest being so, I wouldn't say vulnerable, but open towards someone in such a long time.
Yeah, no, I understand how you know. I honestly, yeah. So if it's directly after that conversation, he probably would have rushed off, because they were in his room and
Yeah.
he's the one that left. So he'll probably have gone to like Onyx's room because Onyx, he knows, wouldn't be there, because he knew where Onyx was going. Close the door and just kind of like find some ways to console himself. So he probably would just sit on the edge of the bed, pull out his family short sword, and kind of just like polish the hilt a little bit. And every now and again, like he'd be wiping off water that hits the blade.
Roll me insight with advantage. Just trust me.
Damn it, Kailu, you made Cars cry.
Listen,
Insight.
Polishing
Sure,
his
I
life
am not
with his tears, man.
Break out of here.
I am
Yeah,
not
no, it's a
responsible
terrible
for
thing.
managing people's feelings, okay?
That's true.
I understand
That's
we
true.
feel like that's the case because I am a gentle, kind person, but no.
Hurts my
That's just what they want you to think, guys. 24.
24. As you're polishing off your family dagger, most likely memories of your family would have just peered into your brain. You might have been trying to flush them out, but one thing you truly get hit with is a moment with Bor and his father and yours talking about the West Winds. You
Okay.
remember while you headed west, the winds were trying to push you back towards your family as they were getting ambushed on your first hunt. With all this, you're realizing maybe the west winds don't mean something towards the west. Maybe it's following the winds of the west, as your father had taught you during your hunt, or teaching you for your first hunt, and you've come out of your memory, and you're still polishing off your knife.
Short sword, but yeah.
Short sword, my bad. Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, the way that, because the way that I probably, or Cars would probably spend most of his time is that it's the console. I need to console myself, control my emotions, do what I was trained as an assassin, and push this down. And we need a war to we have a war to fight. But yeah, polishing a sword, a tear hits the sword every now and again, but that's him.
Okay.
That's all he's doing.
Do you at any point head downstairs, or would you just remain in your room?
After the gravity of, for him, that the last conversation he had, probably not. No.
Okay. We cut to downstairs. Raven. On roll 20, because it's good, or not roll 20, D&D Beyond, because it'll be easier. Roll me 6 D100s.
A lot of dice.
How many push-ups he's doing? Like, Jesus.
Yes. It's going to be 3 hours of him just nonstop doing push-ups. So I'd say that's probably low, but we'll see with the dice.
266.
Feels like there also needs to be like a con save.
No. He fucking destroyed his athletics check. He's good. At this time,
Con
Dante
save was
is
a natural 20 for 29.
fuck's sakes. So Dante at this point is watching you do your push-ups, and he's counting over and over and over again until you probably go from that number to 300. And that's when into the room teleports Eldarian, and only Eldar.
Oh, Raven's
If
just
I-
every time he goes down and comes back up, all he's doing is going, bigger number, bigger number, bigger number.
Oh, I'm gonna leave you do it. And as Eldar says that, he makes his way to a table to sit down and probably enjoy a beverage alongside Eldar, who would be watching you, and Rubio and Onyx both enter into the building. From here, you're watching your friend just on the ground doing push-ups, and you're hearing a number that's over 300 coming out of Dante's mouth as he's watching. And every time that it goes past 10, Roken's taking out a piece of silver and putting it into a pile that's in front of Dante.
That's why you don't bet against the big guy when push-ups are involved.
I'm
Whatever.
realizing that.
I could do that. Whatever, man. I'm kidding.
You want to bet on it? No, Roken, no. But, no.
As long as you're paying me, yeah.
No.
Bigger
100
number,
push-ups.
bigger number.
100. I say I could do 100. 5 gold.
Is that how much ale is 100?
100. What?
That was a rhetorical question for myself, wasn't it? And at this point, Kailu has wild shape back into her form, and when you get to the capital, would you have probably enter into the tavern knowing that's where you left Raven, or where would you have gone?
I mean, that's where I left the entire rest of the party. So yeah, I'd go to the tavern. That's where everybody else is, I assume. I mean,
Perfect.
realistically, at some point, Onyx and Rubio did go to the library, and that's fine. But I don't think I was around for them actually going and dipping out. So regardless,
You were-
that's where I last left most of the party members. So I'll probably go to the tavern.
Okay. And as you walk into the tavern, kind of chaos is unfolding. As
Tracks.
everyone, you see Raven
Tracks.
on the ground doing push-ups, Onyx trying to convince Roken to bet on him doing push-ups, Rubio most likely laughing, Eldar and Eldarian sitting at a table having a pint of ale. What do you do? Oh, and Cars is nowhere to be seen.
Well, I wish I could say I'm surprised, but this is pretty par for the course for this group. So I gotta pull up the map. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, I'm done. I did all the push-ups.
I think you forgot one.
I'd probably go up to the bar and be like, "Oh, Roken, have you seen Cars?"
Yes. He's a half-orc.
Yeah, he is. Good job. Where have you seen? Where was he last? Has he come back down? Did he leave
you
the
mean-
tavern?
I don't know. You asked me if I seen Cars. I've seen him.
You know what? You're correct. That was my bad. I should have phrased that question better.
Some logic on that.
Got
Okay,
the same answer out
well-
of Raven too. Be like, yeah, I know what he looks like. What?
The purple guy? Yeah, I know what he looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. She should realistically she should have known better. Okay, well, I guess she's just gonna leave them to it. And Dante's still here, right?
Yep, he's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
He has a big
cool.
pile of silver right now with a big ass grin on his face.
Okay, well then Roken's absolutely no help. Dante, have you seen Cars in the past few hours? Has he left the tavern? I'm just trying to find him. I wanted to have another conversation with him.
I'm gonna be honest. No, I've been very, very focused on your green friend here. He fucking made me a lot of silver, but I haven't seen anyone come down after you. So if he was up there, he might still be up there.
Wait, Dante, aren't you
Alright.
a rare person? Can't you not touch silver? Doesn't silver hurt you?
I'm a direwolf. Not the same thing.
Shapeshifter.
It's not the same thing.
Thank you.
That's specious.
Music's ended.
Specious. Hey, you're
Okay,
right.
well,
You're right.
How
Hit.
dare!
I didn't know what he
Kylu's
was.
decided she no longer wants to be a part of whatever conversation is now going to flourish and start. So we're gonna take our happy ass upstairs, wherever the stairs are in this.
Where
Where
Cars
Cars is.
technically
area.
is.
Where do you think you're going? You just got here.
And you make your way up the stairs as you walk up the nice creaky stairs into the dark second floor of the tavern, which is the inn. You make your way to the last room you'd seen cars with the door already is still kind of open. No one's in it. The room that Raven had taken off is open as well, and the spare room on the far end is also open. There's only one room that is technically that has a closed door.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna poke my head into the open door rooms first.
Here's what's
And
gonna
if he's
get
not
fun.
there. Oh no.
As-
Okay.
As you creak the door open, you're met with thuds from below you as the downstairs door opens, and from the reflection of the window that's coming from the room you're about to peek your head into, and from all the other windows, it seems as though whatever's walking in to the tavern, the light's just shining off of it, like it's some sort of reflective. And this is where we introduce
I hit it with my great axe.
Violence immediately.
this
It's on
is
par.
where we introduce Run Damage's character. Ryan, if you want to introduce your character as he walks into the tavern and everyone besides Kylo and Raven turns to meet you,
Cars.
what are they
Kylo
seeing?
and cars.
Kylo and
They're
Cars.
seeing this. You've all have seen Dragonborn, but I am this luminescent, crystalline version of a Dragonborn with almost too many horns on their head. There's like 6 or 7 horns blazing backwards, wearing dusty, like well-made, pretty ornate clothing, but it's very dusty. Obviously, some form of like I was a soldier of some kind at some point. That I've put things together, added pieces. It's all dusty, dirty, well ridden in. Got a longbow slapped over my shoulder, and I've got these like piercing blue eyes that are just like almost like just surveying the entire interior here as I walk in, looking. It seems like I'm looking for people.
Dragonborn soldier, huh? That's a creative choice.
I told him nothing about your character besides you're a barbarian.
Oh,
So yeah.
Nice.
And as this
That's funny.
gem Dragonborn walks into the tavern, and Cars and Kylie, you feel the thuds, and you all hear, "What the fuck is that?" from Roken downstairs.
Well, that seems pretty rude. I'm a person, so
with
what do you
the
mean? What
southern
is that?
accent, too. This is so crazy.
Y'all, like he kind of shoulders like his pack is like y'all act like you ain't never seen no Dragonborn before. I'm a little confused.
Well, Raven stands up at this point and goes,
Yeah, Rogan.
Aye.
From there.
"You sound funny."
To me, you sound funny. That's where coming up from different places is.
Why? Rubio,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
very
looking-
confused at the moment.
I may have got turned around. You sound familiar. I'm looking for. I think it's like Murphy's Law, something like that.
What? Why? What do you want? Why?
Just curious. I'm hoping to make some good friends. I heard that they had a recent engagement with King Welch that went a little sour. Sour grapes, I guess. And I'm hoping that maybe I can. Maybe there's some kind of agreement that we can come to, and we can kind of figure each other out.
Is your character really a soldier?
Was a soldier. Yeah.
Do I know? Do I recognize?
History.
Because I am also. I'm a lieutenant in a like.
Would he get advantage for his
No,
history check?
different armies.
Oh, great, cool. So watch this total happen.
I'm
Alright,
Dragonborn.
so- So, okay, let me do the whole thing first. It's another natural 20 for a total
God.
for a total of 18.
There it is.
Tracks.
Would you be wearing any of your armor from
High as I can
you
roll
being
for
a
history.
soldier?
Yeah. It's all patchwork at this point, but yeah, there's definitely like I've got some like ribbons or whatever that just shows like a previous rank, and probably some. I'm proud of where I come from, so I would probably be have
Raven.
those symbols.
You would recognize this as the Great Empire Army, and a pretty high rank in the army as well.
Like higher than me?
No.
Yeah, cool. So Raven's going to, like, slowly walk forward and kind of do that weird thing because he's dumb. So he's just gonna, like, get real close and start looking you over. So he's shiny, Great Empire clothing.
Yep, most people wear clothing, so I feel like that you could probably just strike that one off the clues there.
I knew a couple guys.
Onyx,
Yeah,
shut up.
that's just me.
So,
Wow.
what is your name, friend?
It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's Jimathoran Quanalesti, but you can call me Jim.
That's what we're gonna go with, because I don't remember what you said already. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm probably not gonna remember Jim. So,
Not a
Also-
big word type of fella.
Been called Jim the Gem before, if that fits your mouth better.
Jim, Rubio, this is Jim.
Jim the Gem.
This is Jim
Nice to
Jam.
meet your acquaintance. I'm Rubio Apophis, King of the Republic, and one of the many members of Murphy's Law.
Oh, well, I guess I found my target here. It's nice to meet all y'all.
I am part of the War Council in Zuskia. My name is Raven, and that is all that is important at the moment. As he's trying to sound as sophisticated as Raven possibly can, which is not a lot.
Bless him. Doing his
Well,
best.
I'm
My
just but a
little
humble ranger. It is my pleasure to meet y'all's acquaintances.
Ranger. We don't have none of them. Do you have a pet?
You hear like a dragon roar out where like the entrance of this. Yeah, I mean it's more of a companion, but yeah, I guess it's kind of like it's a little bit like a horse.
Next question.
Does Kailu
May
hear
I
this
touch
roar
it?
from
yeah.
upstairs?
That was one of the big things you guys are hearing from upstairs.
Well, the moment she hears that, she is running down the stairs and like trying to figure out what kind of creature that
I
might
can just
be.
picture this.
That's
You
Kylo.
open the door, you and Cars probably make eye contact, ready to just go back at the conversation. Roar of a dragon, eyes open, sprinting away.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it happened. She had full intentions to have that conversation, and then something very big and very loud made a very aggressive roaring noise, and she was immediately like, "Druid brain." So yeah, I have now
Babies.
made my way downstairs. Do we know what that loud roar was?
Yeah, it's his Rubio
Companion?
buddy. It's his that. I think they're buddies.
It's my Drake. If you
Oh,
familiar.
Kailu, this is Jim Jam.
Jimathoran Quanalesti, but Jim is my
My name is Kailu. You said it's outside?
He is, yeah.
And she immediately just like whips out her book and just barrels past and out the door.
Kailu, hold on, it could. Never mind.
It'll be fine.
Alright, my griffin will tell me if it's gonna eat her telepathically.
Right. Telepathy. Right.
I'm gonna use my telepathy to tell my griffin, hey, if it's about to eat her, swoop in and save her life.
Cool.
Well, I am a humble guy. My name's Onyx.
Nice to meet you, Onyx. It's good to meet you.
He's the rock of the group.
I am a rock.
Well, if it helps, I'm a crystal, so I guess we could be cousins if you think about it hard enough.
Thought you said your name was Jim.
Yeah, but like he kind of like chips off a little piece of his scale. It's like pure amethyst. It's like but I mean, yeah.
Just for reference for you, since this is your first time with us, Raven has an intelligence of 6.
Oh no, I got that.
Okay. Yeah.
He picked up.
I picked up what you were putting down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
When you said telepathy, that was enough.
It's Rubio, calm down and don't hurt yourself. It's pronounced telepathy. Okay.
Jim Jam, are you like a representative from the Great Empire?
I'm so happy everybody's
Or-
sticking with Jim Jam. It's great.
Yeah, you could think of me like that. You could think of me as a representative of the Empire. Unofficial.
Okay.
These words are
So
great. I'm gonna walk away.
Who sent you if it's unofficial?
In a way, you all sent me here. You know, y'all's meeting with King Welch is spread pretty far and wide afterward, and it seems like y'all need to get inside the Empire, but you don't really have a good way to do it. And you dropped the ball with King Welch, and I figured I might be able to help you.
Excuse
Out
me.
of character, that's a very polite way of saying that.
I mean, it's extremely polite. Y'all shit the bed is what it was.
I think we hurt his little feelings, did we?
Hey, who's King Welch again?
The guy you called coward.
Oh,
Yeah,
Three times.
the coward thing spread real quick. People thought that was funny, but also, I mean, if you were trying to get help, probably not the best way to do it.
I was just gonna fly there,
right.
fly over whatever they had set up.
Don't let me dampen your spirit, but
Right.
I don't know if that'll work as well as you think it would.
Why is that? They got.
It kind of looks behind him, and there's like a dragon with like the wings flare out. It's like they got some stuff that can fly. Like I'm not an outlier here, and catapults. I mean, the wall itself is 500 feet high, so I mean it's it's a bit of a jump to get over. It's 100 feet.
So, is this the Great Army's, the Great Empire's armies comprised of a lot of flying fellas?
Dragonborn, got some orcs in there.
We got one of those.
Goliaths. This is not an outlier. Like I didn't find this along the way. I've had this for a hot minute. I don't want it's not necessarily an object.
Great.
I was just like in the background running in circles around him, trying to make diagrams, asking questions of this beautiful creature she's just met.
Raven's
What exactly
trying his hardest
inspired-
to understand the words he's using.
Empire.
What? No.
Ruby's gonna,
Great Empire, do not fly into.
Yeah, it's a little rough, but you're in luck because being a ranger, being from there, know my way around a little bit. There is a way in. Since you kind of messed up the diplomatic route, you're like I don't keep on bringing up the thing that you did, but you did do it, and it kind of limits your options a significant bit there.
I think that
We
was
is a
me
strong
that messed up the diplomatic
Yeah.
route. Yeah.
Two of us specifically. What's your angle on all this? What are you looking to?
my thoughts exactly. Scratch our back, we scratch yours type of deal. That's what I'm assuming.
Raven
You know,
leans
I-
over and starts scratching Rubio's back.
Oh, thank you.
It just starts purring.
You're not wrong. I do have something I want to get in. I'm not necessarily super popular right now in the Empire, so I'm thinking if the meeting went bad. I'm sorry to keep on bringing it up. The meeting went bad, but everybody's heard tale of your stories at this time. Y'all are a force for good, maybe a little awkward at times, but a force for good. And I think y'all need to get the Empire for some reason. I need to get back in the good graces of the Empire for some reason. As long as y'all don't call everybody a coward that we meet there, I feel like those things could be intertwined pretty well.
Listen, I call it like I see it.
A little bit of a straightforward mindset, this one.
Yeah, I don't know who let him do the talking.
Y'all do constantly, and I haven't figured out why yet.
I am not in a role of leadership. We're in.
Fun.
You
The
also,
king is sitting right
you
there.
also let the guy barter that can't count.
Listen, Kailu is really proud of
not
his
there.
efforts, and she tries to minimize the damage where she can, okay?
Jim, would you consider yourself? Well, would the Great Empire consider you a bit of an outlaw, a bandit?
Oh, rebel.
Throwing
mean-
jail at the site.
That's a great question. I think I'm more of a traditional sense of the outlaw. Like I'm outside the law. Like the laws don't cover me anymore. I'm like I've been outlawed, but I'm not like an outlaw. Like I'm not a brigand on the road. I've been a slight case of banishment is all it is.
Passive
Right.
outlaw.
Okay,
Got-
banished.
But as I see it, unless y'all are going to go back and apologize to King Welch, y'all don't have a ton of options. Just like me, our only
Right.
option is each other right now.
Well, we
Raven,
get
do you
in,
wanna-
we don't apologize. What's next?
Raven, do you want to apologize for calling my man a coward? Will you?
Oh no.
I don't think it's in his
All right,
vocabulary.
Jim.
Alex.
Joke's
Been
on
real
you. I don't
hopeful
know the
for you.
meaning of that word.
That's what I said.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, big
Raven's
fella.
Raven's still trying to recover mentally from the outlaw speech that Jim just gave because he tried to follow and they got like the biggest migraine. I'm not an outlaw, but I'm outside the law. The laws don't really apply to me. Raven's just like their eyes are crossed and they're probably drooling a tad.
Right. I mean, all in all, you do a pretty good sales pitch,
Oh, thank you.
but probably need to round everybody up and get their inputs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as,
I
know.
as
Don't have
That's
exactly a lot of
unexpected.
options.
I'll get a nice.
Kylo's come,
Go ahead.
Kylo's come back through the door and she's like, "That dragon out there is simply beautiful. I've never seen another one like that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Have you had him for very long?"
I mean, it's a little complicated. I've had versions of him for a very long time, but it's one of those things where, you know,
Version.
he's here for a while and then he gets shot out the air, he passes, and then I have to like resummon him, and I'm not entirely sure if it's the same one or like the same spirit. It's a little funky.
Now that is interesting. I might have to go read a couple of books on the matter.
He's
And then
more-
she goes, "Oh no, you go ahead. You finish."
He's more of a spirit, like a draconic spirit or such, made manifest. Like I can cast a spell and he kind of appears when he dies. You know, it's a little different.
What I
Oh,
did for my griffin.
okay.
Very
I was
nice.
going to say similar.
I'm gonna go find cars, Dan.
Okay.
Raven's like, "I can't understand this conversation anymore," and I've checked
I'm
out.
out.
Words.
I actually have to rewind for a second
Listen.
because. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Cars is eating a muffin right now, so you can do whatever you want.
You make your way upstairs, Raven,
Got
but
into
this
the
is a
hidden
question
snacks.
for Cars.
Kylie, you
After
make
Kylie
Cars
had
stressy.
left, after Kylie had actually ran away because both of you heard the sounds of a fucking dragon. Leaving your door open, would you have gotten up and shut it, or would you have left it open and continued to polish your short sword?
Doesn't give a shit. He's like, dragon.
Yeah, honestly, like I would have heard it and then kind of been like, we're in a capital city. It's someone else's fucking problem. I'm done.
What do we pay these people for?
Yeah, like we have an army. Like it's not my problem unless someone
Get
tells
to
me.
work,
it.
Rudy.
Not my city. I don't care.
Also valid, but yeah, I probably wouldn't be polishing my short sword anymore. As it's probably been, I think, a few hours since Kylie had left, came back, and then that ran out. So that sword
Sorry, guy.
is like probably good. I would say when Kailu came in, he probably was just sitting there like lamenting almost, or just quiet. So seeing someone barge in and then go, "Oh shit, I'm out," he's just gonna be sitting there like dumbfounded, probably. So
And then probably the head of Raven peers in as he starts looking through the bedrooms, walking up the creaky stairs onto the second level. You'd pass by Cars' room. No, how would you approach Cars? Like, would you try to do something funny, or how are you approaching the situation?
Hey. Hey. Hello.
are you like saying it from down the hall? I feel like you're not like.
I'm in the hallway just saying it out loud.
Okay, that's what I thought. You'll hear from the end of the hallway just a.
Hey,
Yeah.
you will never believe this shit.
Let me guess. Whoa. Are you walking down the hall? Are you in the doorway now?
He's kind of walking, still trying to. They're still walking, trying
Figure
to
out which room it is.
yeah.
Yeah. As you say, you'll never believe this shit. I heard the dragon, Raven.
No, but there's somebody riding the dragon, not like in a weird way, like as like you ride it. Never mind, you get it. So there's another fucking dragonborn down there. It's cool. His name-
Wait.
I just want to take a stab at it because we've met 2 Dragonborn so far that have
He seems
approached
good.
us.
I wouldn't stand
Okay.
it, but yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, his name's Jim Jam, and he's super shiny.
As you probably come to the doorway, like the moment you say Jim Jam, it's like hands up and slap the thighs as he stands up.
Hey, for real though, before we go down there, you alright? You look like you've been crying.
I will kill you in your sleep.
Damn. I was just kidding. Jeez. Let's go, jerk. I was just kidding. It was a joke. I'm sorry. You need a
Actually, as he actually opens his arms up, which probably is like a very rare, if not ever, happen occurrence, as he walks up to you, and just hits you with like a gut punch, trying to walk by you.
Oh, you do want to?
And yeah, so it's a quick one, and then he taps your shoulder.
That's a good one.
My brother used to do that to me.
There you go. That's it. Yep. As he's walking by, Raven's gonna do that thing where he taps him right in the back of the knee.
Yeah. So like, as he hits you and like says that, walks off like,
I feel better.
"Fucking god damn it!" As he like stumbles, you hear like the sound of his foot go.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go solve whatever you're talking about. And
Right.
I doubt his name is Jim Jam.
that's what he said.
That's
His name was
ridiculous.
Jim Jam. I don't know. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said Jim Jam. I thought he said Jim Jim at first, but he was like, no, it's Jim Jam. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
He's a ranger, so, he can,
Range.
trap things.
I guess a lot of my people are rangers. They're dead now. So let's see how far that actually carries them.
Right, forgot the brooding aspect of you. Right, all right. As
Give
they
me
walk
the
down
Webster Dictionary definition of brooding, Raven.
Give me them first 2 words again.
I realize now that was probably not the question I asked. Anywho, you're right. I'm sorry for being a dick.
And he'll say it with like one of those like shit grins, like where like one of the tusks is probably out.
Yeah, no, Raven, they've got the little side cock grin, too. Like, it's the dynamic
Yeah.
between the 2 characters. They're basically brothers at this point.
I was gonna say that's just siblings.
Yeah.
So, how tall is Cars
I'm
again?
sorry you feel that.
6. He's 6 something. I don't know. I never remember. I feel like you're the only one I've ever played with that's like my character's 6'8".
Well, I'm
Don't
trying
you
to, I
forget
was
it.
going to do something funny,
No.
so I got to make sure.
I just never
Three
remember.
quarters.
Hold on, give me 1 second. It's like 6'3". I'll say 6'4". 6'4". Close enough.
Perfect. So, as they get down, Raven's going to go, hey, Jim Jam. This is Cars, and as he says Cars, Raven's going to put his forearm on the top of Cars' head.
Oof.
Just
Nice to meet you, Cars. I am Jimatron Quantalesti, or I guess Jim, but some people call me Jim the Gem. Jim.
Jimatron, the Chronoliski, he called you Jim Jam.
Jim is perfectly fine, but I guess Jim Jam is adequate.
I forgot he uses words.
Most people do, Raven.
he'll do like that side step away from the fact that you're just like getting fucking little brothers right now.
Jim, why the fuck are you here?
Oh, that seems a little saucy, but I guess I can get into it. I'm gonna grab a drink from the bar and be like, well, I think I already kind of communicated this to your friends, but y'all kind of stepped in it with King Welch. Didn't go great. Coward was used a lot. People were embarrassed. You're having a hard time finding your way into the Great Empire. Upon hearing this, I thought, hey, I know a way into the Great Empire. Maybe we could help each other out. I'm not so hot in the Great Empire right now, but y'all are a bunch of heroes. Maybe y'all could do some good things. I can help get a little credit with it, and we're all good to go.
Excuse me. What do you mean you're not so hot with the Empire right now?
Just a mild case. Go ahead.
Not to be intrusive, but if you, well, to be quite frank, if you want to benefit from something and we want to benefit from something, we should know what we're getting into. It's only fair.
He was banished.
Yeah, a mild case of banishment. And honestly, it was
What were the charges? Like, why did you get banished?
legitimately just, I don't even know. People didn't like me.
Robbing.
I wish I could say it was something cool, but it was legitimately like it was legitimately like high school hazing from day one, and then like a couple years in, I just got like a pink slip, and I was told I can't come back no more. So I honestly, like, legitimately have no idea why I was
Hey,
treated
DM.
so poorly.
I incited you.
Yeah, I want an insight check on that.
17.
That was
Alright.
nothing. That was bad.
17.
Like,
Okay.
Hold on, it's trying to roll. Give it a second.
So far
15.
you've interacted with a 6 intelligence and a 4 charisma character. You having fun
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
Ryan?
I gotta roll too good for my character, Ryan.
There's nothing deceptive about what he is saying. He's being blatantly honest, just putting it all on the table. He was hazed, and basically, just from people not liking him, he was banished.
Banished.
There might be more, but if there is
Nerd.
more, he has no idea.
Okay.
Banished.
Or he hasn't shared, at least, right? Like.
Or yeah,
Sounds
maybe. You don't know.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna be real with you as I take like a long drag from a beverage. Like, I wish I had a cool story to tell you, like, you know, accused of a crime I didn't commit. You know, I'm out here solving crimes. It was like one like swirly and like underwear tug at a time, and then eventually they just like we were like outside the wall, and then I turned back around, and then there was nobody else, and there was like a little piece of paper on a tree that was like you're banished.
No offense, Timothy.
It's
I
Jim.
didn't ask. I didn't ask that far. I just was curious.
Well, you asked what was going on, and then somebody else asked why.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know why my body. You know what? I think I speak for all of us. Yes, we're gonna look for a way into the Empire. Do we need you? No. Will we take you? Yeah. At this point, it's war.
Kylo just like smacks him on the arm.
Cars
Not
is
enough to
such
hurt,
a
but enough
dick.
to get the point across and stop being an asshole.
No, it's fine. If you feel like you don't need my assistance, feel free.
They
have a lot of
appreciative
dragon
of-
scars.
We're appreciative of all the help we can get. And Cars meant to say that in his very aggressive, roundabout way.
I know, I get it. I've met a few cars in my time. They're a little, just a little dark around the edges. But in real, they're like deep down center. They're like a little teddy bear.
Cars, you're
killed him.
alone.
At the moment, sorry, whoever's standing directly next to him, which sounds like Logan, like Kylo and Raven,
Probably Kylo.
all you'll hear under his breath is, the moment he says soft on the edges, killed my wife.
Who hasn't? It's a tough world out there. I've never had one, but it happens.
Never been married either.
Killed for my wife.
Yeah.
Because that's
I mean-
the same.
Just like
He almost
rubbing
killed
her
me
temples.
to get your wife.
Exactly.
Well,
I'll
wow.
pull it again.
All that aside, let me ask you a question. Aside from me and Raven, this body's not very stealthy. I'm sure you are. How banished are you? Like, if we got caught with you, would we be fucked?
Probably not. If I'm, you'd probably be fine. Now, you calling King Welch a coward and y'all getting caught inside the Great Empire, that...
Well, I called him a hypocrite, actually. Raven called
No,
him a coward.
I'm sure that's a lot better, and I'm sure he won't take your toes for it the same. I'm sure that's fine. That'll just be a regular, like, spanking on the bottom, I'm sure. He's only a king.
I mean,
Easy.
me
Rubio.
too.
You see, he's a turtle.
Me or
I think there was like a weird like crossover of voices, and I heard he's a turtle.
Easy, Rubio.
No, yeah, you said he's only a king, and I was like, easy, Rubio.
Rubio's you happen at the same time.
I heard turtle as well. To be honest.
he's the turtle.
Yeah,
He's a
not all-
turtle.
Not all kings are as chilled out as mine.
Being king is a consolation prize. I've just adopted the role and I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
No,
A lot of ego here.
Those are stars.
We'll take your
man.
help. Yes.
Okay.
The constellations, congratulations. Alrighty.
I knew a word.
Jim. Jim, could you actually do me a favor with talking with everyone in kind of one part of the room? You're able to kind of look at them all up and down, see what they're wearing, see what they have. Can you roll me perception with advantage?
Would my passive perception of 24 cover?
Holy Jesus Christ! Oh my god.
I see everything.
Mars may have found his
You
match.
had to beat a
I'm
13,
not
so I'll let
pickpocketing
you
this
roll
guy.
that. No, I'm kidding. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck?
Raven will probably
So,
try.
right away, you're noticing everyone that you're talking to in Murphy's Law has a stone similar to something you had found earlier on. The green gemstone.
So I am starting to notice like a little bit of a pat. Y'all got them little rocks and stuff on you. You know, Jim,
yeah.
I guess. I'm Jim the Jim. I found this like a couple days ago. It kind of looks similar, don't you think?
Where
did you get
find
that?
that?
Raven
great
is
question. Where did I find it?
instantly- Raven is instantly. Okay, what?
Everyone in
you said
unison.
it's the
Yeah, it
the
is
green gem, right?
The
Yeah.
Earth Stone.
The one Murphy
Yeah.
had.
Yep.
Raven is instantly hostile.
Oh boy.
In what way are you showing your hostility?
The great axe does our stuff work
Nope.
again? Well, the great axe
Oh.
is out. It's an obsidian stone black great axe.
That was going to be my question. Like, did Kailu, upon seeing that gemstone, did Kailu, like, because she probably would have clutched at her own necklace and been like,
Well, he referenced
How?
it, so yes. One other person that would be right away into the middle of everyone fighting, Eldar would push his way in front of Raven, kind of look him up and down, agreeing with his like stance and what he's doing, and then look over at Eldar, or not Eldar, Jesus Christ,
Jim Jam.
at Jim Jam, and he's going to grab his staff and make you basically do a T pose as he starts patting you down. But you feel that there's some sort of magic coming from his fingers as he's patting you down, and he looks at you. He whistles, and a tiny bird, just a nice black raven, appears from just blue mist, and he looks at the raven. Kill George. The raven disappears. Not a moment goes by before another form of energy appears, and this gingered man appears,
Oh boy.
dropping down. Oh, what the
I pull out my
fuck,
swords.
Eldar? Oh shit, you guys? What's fuck's sakes, dude? No,
Hello.
him. As he
Hello,
points
George.
over at Jim Jam. You see this ginger bard just get up. He has
Just
nice
Jim.
pink clothes on, wearing bardic clothes. So, you know, the nice fuzzy stuff going around his neck. He has a nice lute on his back. He walks right up to you and he just starts smelling you. And he turns over to Eldar. How? Find Arthur. Talk to him quickly. This could be revolutionary. He looks over at Raven. For now, please don't kill him. For now.
Raven's
For
probably.
now,
Raven's
how about just
probably
not kill him?
Raven's at the point now where cars, you could probably feel the heat coming off of them at the moment because they are pissed. Because the last time they saw that stone, we all know who had it. And now
Where-
this guy's got it.
Where'd you get this stone, Jim? It's very important.
As I'm getting more uneasy, there's like a low grumble from outside, and like
Yeah,
this,
maybe-
this electric blue head of a drake is now like peering inside, like little tufts of like smoke coming out of its mouth, and I'm getting brighter. Like my color gradient is going way up.
Danger sense.
how about we calm down and we talk about this like reasonable adults?
I thought we were, but now y'all talking about killing, and somebody, he's a big boy over here, got his axe out.
No one's killing. We're solving.
Somebody just said, "Do not kill him right now," which means there's a possibility of killing later.
Yeah, you kind of fucking dropped the ball on that one.
If we're talking
You-
about killing, they have a probable theory that you killed their friend. Because
I didn't kill nobody. I found this. Where did I find it?
On your journey from wherever you had come from, knowing that the party or Murphy's Law would have been in the Great Empire, along your path, it would have just found you. Whether it was in a bush, whether it was on a table, a desk, or in your drink, this stone would have found you.
I'm gonna be honest with
Shit
you.
in the bush, reach
I was
over,
gonna say the same
lean,
thing.
oh, shit, what's this?
I was actually gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna level with you. Pop on a squat. Reached over in my hand. Luckily, felt different. Didn't wipe. All I'm saying.
Raven
inside.
is going to look over between Cars and Kailu. They've kind of got like the start of like angry tears in the corner of their eyes, and kind of a, I really want to hurt this guy, but what do I do?
If you look over at Cars, there's like a face of like stoic, but unfortunate, like that one like
Yeah, because you and Murphy were close.
yeah. Cars has a tear, but like he's trying not to let it affect him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Ruby's
well,
gonna call out
rather-
and just say, "This is fucking Merlin's doing. I'm calling it right now. The bastard put it next to you when you're having a shite. This guy's got to stop messing with our lives."
Oops.
Kailu didn't actually ever get to meet Murphy. She's only ever heard about him through anecdotal stories, and not very many, because it hurts the other party members to like actively talk about, and they've been very visibly uncomfortable every time, so she hasn't pushed. But she's probably going to just put a gentle hand on Raven's arm, like, we need him currently, and it's with him.
It's that same thing currently. Like there's going to be a next part.
Him. Well, you have to understand,
Fra-
Raven is almost always ready for violence, so it's not you specific.
Just ask what you know. There's like a certain phrasing that we could use, like, "Oh, he's nice. You don't have to hurt him now." Oh, we currently need him. Like the current is now, and later you won't.
You're a potential friend.
We've seen many party members die. That's all we're saying. We don't expect you to be around, but if you stick around like the rest of us, good on you.
After Kailu says that, Raven is going to solely put their great axe on their back and like look at Jim Jam and like snort, but as they snort, poison gas will like come out, just with that "I will hurt you."
That's dragon.
More of a, it's less of like personal. It's more of, you have my dead friends, Jim, and they don't know how you acquired it.
The second you like huff out some gas, like Jim is just gonna like wink at you. As like a little bit of energy curls out of his own mouth, and it's not gas, it's not like fire, it's almost like just pure light starts to like bend out of his mouth.
Oh no.
Raven immediately is caught off guard, looks at Kailu confused. Like, did he just wink
Pretty
at
cool
me? I
kid.
mean, he's kind of cute, but oh no.
That's up to you, Raven, if that's what the night brings you to. Now, can we get back to important matters that we were discussing? And he's not being held by magic anymore, right? Like, he's done being like forcibly T-posed.
Oh yeah, no.
He's done being
Eldar had
broke.
after he T-posed him. Eldar walked away and basically got something to kill George multiple times until he reappeared at this tavern. And now George assessed him
Nice.
and agreed with the theory that he had been chosen for the book.
Good, fuck bitch.
Well, listen,
Okay.
Jim Jam. That was not personal. The last time I saw that gem, it was in the hands of a father figure to me. And now that you have it, I always thought that he didn't make it, but now that you have it, that pretty much sets it in stone. And that makes me equally sad and angry.
I can get that. I'm gonna tell you something real honest. This stone means jack all to me. If you want it, because it's like, you know, remembrance of your friend, you can have it.
We will take the stone. We need these stones to do what we need to do. And if you're truly on our side, we'll take it graciously.
I'll flick it towards the nearest person.
Kailu is convinced that that's not going to do anything or work, so she's just like watching this interaction.
Like so. Fucking priceless.
So who takes the stone from, or when he flicks it, who catches the stone?
I don't know. If he was talking to me, I guess I'll catch it.
So once you get the stone in your hand from here, what do you do with said stone?
Eat it.
I would probably take out a bit of cording and like almost make like a quick impromptu cradle and then tie it to the pommel of the great axe.
Nice. And as you put your great axe back into its proper place, you realize that shiny stone is no longer on the edge of your great axe, and Jim Jam, you feel a thud in your pocket.
I'm gonna take it out, and without moving my lips, all of you are gonna hear in your heads, "Well, fuck me." Sorry, I'm cursing a lot.
You're good.
Kylo just like nods to
classic.
herself.
The fuck was that?
That's what I thought would happen.
Yeah, kind of.
I thought I got rid of the voice in me head.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't just me. All right. Cool.
Sorry, that's me. I got a thing
Oh.
sometimes.
Oh, so you gotta warn
Oh.
somebody first. I thought I was fixing to kill somebody.
It's telepathy. I think you were saying it earlier.
Telepathy. Got it.
Telepathy, yeah.
I thought I fucked with another demon lord too much and he'd come after me.
We just killed one of those. Let's not.
False alarm.
Oh my god.
It's been
Okay.
an eventful couple of weeks.
At least.
All right. So, Dia, real quick
Yeah.
point of interest. So I don't have my fire gem anymore.
No, you have your fire gem. No, it's still on there, but you said you put the earth gem on your axe as well.
So he
Yeah,
took
no.
out the earth gem from his pocket again.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. All of that
Craven's trying
aside,
to puzzle out what kind of magic that is.
our friend's been dead for a long time, Raven. I'm glad someone else has it. That gem has a lot of power, Jim.
Jim Jam.
Hey, I've always had a way with gems.
George is gonna make his way over to Cars, like confused. Murphy dead? No.
That's never been confirmed.
Oh,
But
before
it's-
you kill
it's
me, I
unlikely,
can help. I
but-
can help. I can help. Wait. I can send a message to Murphy and get one back. I've talked to him.
I told you.
What do
That's
you
if
mean?
he's on. That's if he's on this plane. You can do that.
Yeah. So if he's dead, he's not on this plane, and I can't talk to him.
When was the last time that you spoke to Murphy?
Great question.
Oh.
7
Wait.
days before King Arthur's Day.
Oh.
That's recent. That's very recent.
And what was in this conversation?
Does he not like us anymore or something?
That's my
Well, it's not
thoughts.
that he doesn't like you anymore. He's doing stuff for you as well.
Yet he sent no word through yourself.
Well, if I could talk to you guys, that'd be very nice. But every time I open my fucking mouth, I end up dead.
It's because you're obnoxious.
I know that. I'm a bard. What do you expect?
If you prove to be helpful, we promise not to kill you this time.
How about we stop killing him?
I said
I
no.
would
I like
appreciate
that
that.
I
idea.
second. I know I'm new here, but that seems bad.
He never
It was a different
dies.
time of our lives. We were a different group then.
I'm the same
You get
person.
used to it, unfortunately.
Fine.
I mean,
George,
look, I don't.
if you are useful, I will not cut your head off again.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
Wait.
For you, Bard, but
Wait.
that'll be for
Raven,
later.
What?
you won't kill him again. I want to be clear. I know you know how to kill people multiple ways. You won't kill him again, right? Not just his head. Him.
Fine.
The whole
Thank
me.
you.
You will not allow me to die again.
Yeah, whatever.
You're good. You're good.
Oh.
George,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Give it your
fucking
best.
God. Okay.
Bull.
Murphy is out and about collecting all of the welders and getting them all in line. Right now, the welders are assisting Tugby in the city of the Great Empire. They're going up against a clan called the Dwellers, which Murphy thinks could be useful. They're
Oh fuck.
a tribe of dwarves who live in the mountains. They live in every mountains besides the Manitopian Mountains. Murphy is trying to stop this war.
I know the Dwellers well.
Still alive. This is a weird fucking feeling.
As soon as he says that, Raven's gonna go.
Oh, fuck. Hey. We had a deal.
Nah, just kidding.
By the
I
way,
will
Jim
immediately-
Jam, I'm George the Ginger. Nice to meet you, Jim Dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm Jim, and I'm having second thoughts about being friendly with them upon seeing how they view and treat you. So, what do you think I should do?
Me?
Yeah. They seem to be, I guess, killing you a lot, and you're friends, right? So, like, if I'm going to be a friend with them, is that kind of what I'm expecting as well?
We're not friends.
A great
Well,
don't worry
piece
about
of
that.
this.
I'm not
See,
friends with
I
that.
have an arrangement with King Arthur. He lost a bet and he owes me money, but he's kind of how do I say this? Locked up with Saphira's castle, and he can't pay me right now. And I've been kind of trapped at every tavern I go to, not able to leave. So I rack up a debt at every tavern. And I got a little drunk, and I kind of pissed off that Genensi back there, and they beat the shit out of me till I died.
Tracks.
No,
Sure.
that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah.
That
First
sounds
time I've
good.
heard
He
that
talked-
particular
He
story.
talked a lot of shit about someone I care about a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Maria, wasn't it?
Yep.
I never said the name Maria once.
No, you definitely did.
No, you
A lot.
definitely
I
did.
said
More than
I
once.
laid the
Many
name.
times. Multiple times.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck with our
I was
paladin.
drunk.
All right. Semantics
Okay,
aside,
How
can
are
we,
we?
whoever said the last word, there'll be like a dagger that gets thrown by your, not at you, like 3 inches by your head. So yeah, probably Rubio.
can we have some fucking decorum? We're a war council, and we're arguing about semantics.
I'm going to whisper to the person next to me. He's like, does decorum include knife throwing? Just
For him, yeah.
Raven's gonna look at Jim Jam and go, I don't know what decorum means, so I don't know.
Oh my
okay.
god.
That's fair. I don't know what I was expecting from that.
Yeah. My point is, we're on the precipice of fucking war. Raven, it means the start of war.
Thanks.
And we're arguing about what allies? What about murdering people? Grow up.
Oh man, I do that once a year.
Here, here.
Well, for
You're
a bit
serious,
of
Cars.
positivity,
Be serious.
for a bit of positivity from all of that, I, with the help of Eldar and Merlin and Eldarian, I managed to bring most of the Badlands back to life. It's green, except for around the Dark Castle. That's
Lance.
got a little bubble of magic that's preventing it, but most everything is green now. Yes, Raven?
Yeah. So I hate to do this, and I hate to say this, but we may have to talk to Merlin because our jimmies don't work.
Agree.
Do we need them?
Listen, man, I miss my axe setting on fire,
They're
and you can't
Very
get your
important.
daggers back anymore, Cars. So now you gotta walk over and get to one. You just shake
As he
Rubio
walks over and grabs the one on the floor next to Rubio.
Fair.
So, and I know Rubio, your book comes in handy too.
Oi! It protects me from all things necrotic and then deals some of it right back.
And to be
I
honest
missed
with you, I
that.
kind of want to know what the Earth Gem does.
We're
In and out of character.
Fucking
Have
cool
we-
shit.
Yeah.
Have we ever found out about the Earth book? Don't we have
You
that?
guys haven't. Have you looked for it?
No,
I think I thought I had it. Didn't Murphy
Yeah,
give me his
we
book?
had it.
As
Yes.
far as
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Murphy
I was
gave
gonna
it.
say, that's in the bag of holding.
When's the last time you did pull it out of the bag of holding, though?
We haven't.
We have
Yeah. So we assume we have it. Like our party in character assumes we have it.
Yeah. No, it's in the bag of holding
You got the book
for your.
for the gem.
Yeah, I have the book.
I don't know, give it to him, see if it does anything.
That's a good
I
idea.
mean, the gem likes him. Maybe the book will like him
You
too.
want me to give him Murphy's book?
Look, alright. It's not an ideal situation. But this is war, so get your feelings out of it, I guess. Or whatever you say.
That's what Murphy would say.
You want to talk to me about feelings?
Cars.
Fine. He'll reach his hand down and think about the book
Yeah,
as he
no,
tries to pull it out.
You grab onto the book and you pull it out, but not just the book comes out with it. As you're pulling it out, you're
Yeah,
also
Murphy.
pulling out Murphy's hammer alongside with it.
His whole face.
His fucking
Oh my
hand,
God.
and then you pull out his arm, and then what?
The whole time.
Why didn't you pull my book out sooner, man? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're the whole time.
Might have been.
Hey, Jim Jam, see
That's
if
a
you
lot
can
of
do anything
concepts.
with this book.
I need water. Water.
I'll-
Yeah, so
I'll
if
take-
I pull out his book, I'll put the rest of it back in the bag and hand over the book.
the
Begrudgingly.
When the book gets placed into his hands, all of your stones resurge.
Raven
All the
immediately
powers
takes
of
off
the
his
book
axe
go
and
back
goes,
in.
ah, yes.
Completed set. This makes more sense now. I got to take some notes and pull out one of my books.
So, Jim, you see Raven take off the great axe and kind of twist his hands a little bit, and the whole blade just completely lights on fire.
That's nice.
Yes. All right.
Open your
God.
book up there, Jim Jam. See,
I love it.
The
The
Jim.
book-
book
Jam
is locked.
I love that Jim Jam stuck.
When
You said
try
the
to
book's
open
locked?
oh, the book is locked.
I have the ability to lockpick. Is that a thing that can be done, or is this like a
This
magical
is a
lock?
magical lock.
How the fuck do we
Okay.
open this?
I had to
That's the
put
question. I
my
want to
blood
see.
into it.
I'll
I
take
would
the
put
stone.
blood
I'll take the
into
stone and like poke the lock. Like, is this how this here works? Just,
mine. Well, I gotta put
like
blood
rubbing the
into
stone
mine.
all over the book.
It's been different for everyone, so that I've seen.
Is there any writing on your book, Jim?
So
That's a
as
great
you're
question.
looking at this book, it is a beautifully dark green book with light green tree branches going through the whole thing, wrapping around a phrase saying Book of Mountains, written by, and below written by there is a stone. But there's no, or a place for your stone to sit. On the side of it, there is a 4-letter combination lock.
So there's a place to put my stone in.
Yes,
I'll like seed it and see if anything changes.
nothing sadly changes.
I'll start messing with the
letter.
numbers. Y'all know any good combinations? 69 sounds good for the first
No,
one.
they're all letters.
Oh, letter.
Oh.
Give me
You-
the figure
you
this
only-
stuff so
You
Ah.
figured this
good.
out.
Just be
So
warned,
wonderful.
you get so many tries.
You only get so many
I'm excited.
tries.
I'm excited
You
for
know, at least
the
in
wrong
my
guys
book,
now.
I only got like 3 tries before it was
Well,
like,
what are some of the letters?
Yeah, is it just all letters or?
It's the whole alphabet, each one.
Jesus Christ, that's a big ass log.
This
That
is
is a
gonna
big-ass
sound
book.
crazy, but I got an idea.
Great.
Right. Kalu, how many letters is dirt?
That's the first thing my brain thought of.
Well, we got a couple. We got rock. We got
count
dirt.
that guy.
Yep. Soil.
Soil's a good one.
Count it on your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I don't
I
know how to
was-
spell.
You know what? First
I was
one,
gonna
I'm
say, it's
going
not a
rock.
counting
I'm going to put
issue.
in rock
Are
for the
you
first
sure?
try. Sure.
Rock and stone.
Okay, give me a con save.
Oh, shit.
That's what you want to hear. That's what happens when you
That
succeed
didn't
stuff,
happen to
right?
me.
Oh, that's pretty high. So that's a natural 18 plus 2, so 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20?
Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, you fail.
God damn.
Damn. Well, right.
Guys don't.
That's not a good start. It's not great.
Sadly.
Not ideal.
So, from where your stone sits, your stone kind of just like falls out, and a bunch of rubble just comes splurging at your face. You take.
From where? From the book?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, ceiling?
You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Ideally, you dodge that next time, but
After that happens,
It was-
Raven's gonna walk up and give him his last potion. Be like, "You could probably here."
No, I'm okay for. I'll pocket the potions. Like I could take another couple of those. I think.
Oh, okay.
So this is the. What is the title of this book again?
The Book of Mountains.
Mountains.
oh, Dry Hill, do it. Nah, it's all right. You don't want to get hurt again. I get it.
Rock, soil, dirt. I already tried rock. Rock didn't work.
I'll rock backwards.
Spell rock back.
That doesn't make. I don't know if that.
Gems also works. Stone.
That'd be some Destiny shite if it
There's
was
no
gems.
extra. There's no like riddle or writing on the book. It's just a.
Yeah, is there-
composition.
Nope. This is how you guys had to solve your riddles on the books the first time.
What does the book look like?
Well, it's the Book of Mountains
Green leather
with
bound.
a green dark background and tree branches going throughout it.
Tree.
I know.
That's what I was gonna say.
Visually seeing what this book it looks like. Kylo's going to bring out her own book and just kind of stand next to Jim and like compare her own book to his, just to see, because she hasn't done that before.
Your book is more so like a bunch of fog going through a nice white book, and the fog is kind of a lighter blue, just wrapping around the words Book of Souls, written by with an empty gem pocket. And you have a similar 4-letter combination, but yours, the design, the graphic is all different.
Okay.
What about shtick?
I think that's too many.
Oh,
He can't read.
Wait. Can't we let him solve the book another time? Are we really gonna sit here and have a spelling bee?
oh yeah. We gotta figure out where we're all going.
We've got a power
That
flat. That's
is
all I care
where
about.
we are going to take a break.
Oh shit. Okay.
As the party tries to figure out and decipher this book and realize they're spending a lot of time hurting this newfound ally with the book itself, with getting some of the tries wrong. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Sit tight, go get some popcorn, use the washroom, do what you have to do, and get ready to find out where the party's adventuring off to.